What's up, boys and girls? This is Kenshi again, and third दिन बाद मैं stream कर रहा हूँ, and it's I should give you an update कि देखो मैंने finally एक नेकर्स का स्केलेगे में ही है, नेकर्स के दो नेस्ट नहीं, स्केलेगे नहीं, ये यहाँ पे है। कहाँ है स्केलेगे? नहीं है वो, ये आपका व्हाइट ऑर्चर्ड नहीं, वेलन में देखो कहाँ पे लिंडल व्हील है, ठीक है। हाँ, यहाँ पे हाँ ये रहा, हाँ ये रेडन मैनर है। यहाँ पे दो नेस्ट होते हैं नेकर्स के, तो यहाँ से मेरे को नेकर हार्ट मिल गया था, तो मैंने उससे, और हाँ मैं थोड़ा सा ये ब्रांचिंग भी कर दी है। मैंने नेकर हार्ट से क्या किया, आ गया अरे कुल मिला के मैंने पोशन बना दिए। एनहेंस्ड नेक्रोमॉर्फेज है, एनहेंस्ड वेक्टर है, एनहेंस्ड इंसेक्टॉइड है, हैंगमैन, एनहेंस्ड, ठीक है। और ये राफट के भी सुपीरियर कर दिए मैंने, तो दिखाता हूँ तो। सुपीरियर वाइट राफट डिक्वेशन 3 चार्जेस हो गए अब और लंबा हो गया, और सुपीरियर स्वॉलो 5 हो गए। एनहांस थंडरबोल्ट, तुम्हारा वाइट हनी कभी मेरे को एक अच्छा हो चाहिए, बट हाँ पैसे चले गए मेरे अब 3,000 4,000 कुछ तो 377 कुछ हो गए। खैर, और मैंने एक क्वेस्ट भी करी थी अल्कोहल बनाने, सॉरी हाँ ये चीज़ें मैंने जो वो थे तुम्हारे पोशन के जो वो होते ना डॉक्यूमेंट है जो होता है सीखने वाला, वो मैंने उठाया था उससे ग्रेमिस्ट करके एक है ना स्केलिंग में, जो कि वो पोशन मास्टर वाला है, डिकोशन और इन सब का मास्टर जो है, उसकी क्वेस्ट करी थी मैंने, तो उससे मेरे को जो है इन सब चीज़ों की प्राप्ति हुई है। चलो, अब मैंने बॉम्ब्स का भी वो कर दिया, तो डांस ये सुपीरियर ग्रेव शॉट, एनहांस मून डस्ट, एनहांस सैमन। अभी मेरे पे बहुत सारी चीज़ें आ गई है पोशन में, तुम देखोगे तो ये है, बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं, और ऑयल में भी ये पड़े हैं, बट मेरे को जो है कुछ इंग्रेडिएंट्स चाहिए और पैसा, तो वो सब अपन ढूंढ लेंगे। लेकिन अभी अपन जाएंगे केयर मोरन, क्योंकि हमें करनी है मेन क्वेस्ट अगली बीवी। इनका भी कर ही देता हूँ मैं, स्किल वगैरह की हेल्प कर देते हैं। इस स्ट्रीम का वैसे मैं नाम चेंज करके वेलकम टू केयर मोरन रखूंगा भाई। ओके You can hear the voice the same. एक सेकेंड, हाँ चल।
Must be Eskel's prints. No one else has left the keep recently.
ओके where the fuck are foots कहाँ गया इसके बाद एस्कल का घोड़ा पानी में पानी से निकल के भी निकल गया होगा
That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpion. Eskel made camp here. Beautiful animal. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while.
Oh.
Footprints. And hoofprints. A goat. Interesting. Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent.
बकरे की स्मेल चाहिए बकरे की स्मेल मिलेगी कहाँ लेकिन
Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench. Eskel's tracks. The nose knows. Didn't tie itself to this stake.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See, your memory's back in full, and sharp as ever, in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
Yen's keeping you pretty busy, huh?
Started shouting out orders with just 1 foot out of the teleport. I tried to get a word in edgewise, to which she said...
One should not interrupt a lady.
Exactly. Times like these, I'm glad this ugly mug of mine keeps the women away.
Come on, you're a handsome guy in your own way.
Geralt, please. Cut the crap. Shh. Hear that? Incoming.
There it is.
I see it.
Picked a bad day to leave its nest.
Big bastard!
We can handle this.
He's slow dodging. Need to run him through the gauntlet.
Yeah? Your parries are shit.
अब ये हाइब्रिड में आते हैं फॉर्क टेल या ड्रैगनॉइड में। एनएस ड्रैगनॉइड ऑयल दिया था ना, तो वही हो गया।
Focus on improving that, smartass.
It's taking
बोला तो
off. Hit the wings.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have it bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Blood's light colored. Can't fly much further. The old hen she cackled. She cackled off the fence. The old hen she cackled. And she ain't cackled since.
What's that song?
Some old hill folk tune. Perfect for hiking. My mom sang it to me.
You remember her?
Just that silly song. Nothing.
Landed here.
Not very gracefully. Look at the tracks. It broke its wing, I think.
Fled to its lair, looks like.
Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand. All right, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Yen tell you why she wants this?
Mean you don't know? And that, doesn't bug you?
No, it doesn't. I trust her.
And they say people learn from their mistakes.
What was that?
Nothing, nothing.
Great. Let's go.
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to Kaer Morhen wins!
Come on.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? अरे 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 भाई साहब ये क्या बात हुई लोड की भाई चीटिंग भी है भाई मेरे साथ
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to Kaer Morhen wins!
Run, Roach. Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Mm-hmm. Not a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
You're a fucking show dancer. But one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
Since you insist.
Here. Use it wisely.
क्या दिया उसने ने कभी लिया था माउंटेन फोर्ट्रेस फालतू में उसका एहसान लिया मैंने ओके मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट में तो ठीक है
impressive specimen.
A month of tracking, stalking. But I finally dropped the son of a bitch.
Congratulations. Can't help wondering, though. Why'd you keep the corpse? Aim to stuff it? Hang it above the mantle?
Not a bad idea. Gotta finish the autopsy first, though. This one was quicker than most. Quicker and stronger. Want to examine it thoroughly.
Mind if I have a look?
Want to do the honors?
No thanks. You cut. I'll grab a bite to eat. Let's examine its head.
Long whiskers. Protruding frontal lobe, but that's normal. Long ears. And an earring.
Seen that before. Some of them like shiny objects, like magpies.
And in the maw, yellow dull teeth. Missing its upper front teeth. Lower incisors.
Clearly not a flosser. Fine, let's move on. Open its gut. So, anything interesting?
Bits of undigested food. A few decades worth, looks like. Human hair, a belt buckle, a few coppers, and a gold ring. Want to give it to Yennefer? Ought to be as good as new once you polish it a bit.
No thanks. She only wears silver.
That's her loss. Rest is perfectly normal, except for its gnarled liver. Seems like I had a penchant for the blood of drunkards.
Nice claws. 15 inches, I'd say.
They grow its whole life. This one was about 110 years old.
Pretty muscular legs. Calves and feet especially.
Let me tell you, this sucker was fast. 1 second here, there the next. Always in the shadows. Could barely see it.
So how'd you take it down?
Long story. Tell you another time.
Think I've seen enough for now. This was an old one. Experienced.
It'd be nice to figure out a way to determine
भाई
the
के छोड़ दिए हम
catechume's
तो
age based
देखता
on its
था आपकी
tracks.
वीडियो भाई
Avoid running across one like this
वैल्यू नहीं मिलती थी
unprepared.
उससे कुछ
It would, I agree. But later.
वैल्यू
See
मिले तो
this
कुछ
call.
बात हो ना स्ट्रीमिंग में कम से कम एंजॉय तो करता हूँ मेरे को बस गेम ही तो खेलना है उसमें
What's
तो
this? Brewing
पढ़ो
potions?
पूरा का पूरा गेम कंप्लीट
No.
करो जल्दीबाजी में
Booze from potato peels.
एंजॉय भी नहीं कर पाता था मैं
For
ढंग
my
से किसी
welcome
गेम
back
को
feast?
Actually, more like my farewell feast.
इसलिए
Haven't heard?
छोड़ दिया
Madam
5 साल तक
Sorceress has
जब
requested
तुम
I
किसी चीज
fortify
पे
the
किस हो अगर तुम्हें
phylactery
किसी भी
with
चीज का
power from the
प्रॉफिट नहीं होगा
circle
तो
of
तुम्हें पता
elements.
चलेगा
Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Ciri?
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Know what? Never mind. Not gonna argue with you.
Right, no time to lose. The monstrosity awaits.
Lambert.
Oh, sorry. The potential Cirilla.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you.
Okay, but
Can't get to
thanks
the
you,
circle
bro,
through the
for all
mountains.
videos.
Rock slide blocked
You're
the path last
welcome.
spring.
So we
मैंने भी
approach
काफी
from the
चीजें
pond
सीखी
side,
उस पे
like when
काम
we did the
करके
trial
तो
of the medallion.
ऐसा
Exactly.
नहीं कि मेरा कंप्लीट
Remember
ही
the way?
लॉस था
Not easily forgotten that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah. Old man can't stand it.
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and This way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamandra assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
Been thinking. We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
कहाँ छूट गए हैं ये?
I use bombs. I drop them in and scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
Geralt? 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 Well, color me impressed. Little entrance.
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zerrikania. Time to end this. Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way.
सेलिब्रेट को
Damn
ट्राई
it.
करना
Moored it right
नेक्स्ट
here,
जो
I
आप
swear.
इसकी मुंह खत्म कर लो
Line must have come
स्टेलर
loose.
ब्लेड मैंने ऑलरेडी
Really?
कंप्लीट कर
Here
ली
I
है
thought the boat
जब
untied
स्टेलर
itself to
ब्लेड
go
को
for a
रिलीज
jaunt on
हुए
its own.
3 दिन हुआ था तभी मैंने उसके ऊपर स्टोरी
In
एंड
this
वीडियो भी
fog,
बना
we'll
दी थी
never...
There a storm before I
जब वो
arrived?
आई थी PS5 के
Let
लिए
me
तभी
think.
मैंने खेल के कंप्लीट कर दी थी
Yeah, 5 days passed.
अच्छी
Wind
गेम
must
है
have grabbed the
मेरे
sail,
को लॉर
tugged the
बहुत
boat off
पसंद
its
आई
mooring,
उसकी
boat
लगता है कि
drifted
लॉर
into the
इतनी
bushes.
डीप होगी अभी इसके बाद मेरा GTA 5 खेलने का मन कर रहा है पता नहीं क्यों मैंने उसे पिछले 1 महीने से डाउन कर रखी है मैं बस कार लेता हूँ नॉन स्टॉप रेडियो लगाता हूँ और ड्राइव करता रहता हूँ तो अगर तो इसलिए मतलब मेरा मन तो कर रहा है GTA खेलने का अरे कुत्ते का बच्चा नेकर
How you like that silver?
last thing we need.
Okay, bro, Delta Force खेलो. Delta Force
All right.
खेलना है
Cave
मेरे को,
entrance
हाँ.
is just opposite. See it? Gotta sail across the
देखता हूँ
pond, go through the cave, climb
कहीं
Troll's
से
head,
इंतजाम हो पाएगा
and we're
Delta
there.
Force का तो
Doesn't seem
खेलूंगा.
like such an ordeal now,
ज़्यादा
does
लंबा
it?
कैंपेन नहीं है
No.
उसका.
Still gives me the shivers, though.
तो हो
You know, only
जाएगा.
2 boys returned from my group.
You were the ones who ran into old Spear Tip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion. Geralt? Geralt?
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose. Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. Right, almost there. Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside,
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom, like step softly or you'll wake old Spear Tip?
sheesh, you're pricklier than Yen.
Ugh, don't fall in love with me. Let's go.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Whatever you want to do.
You're probably right.
मेरे को पता है.
Let's go, straight
बच्चा
to
तो
the
बिल्कुल
cave.
नहीं होता वहाँ पे.
Finally, something reasonable.
Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready?
Oh, you fat fuck.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
Wall looks a little shaky. Art?
Mind not stomping like that.
Don't say कि मेरे पे टॉर्च नहीं है, मैंने टॉर्च बेच दी थी। I guess, yep. मेरे पे टॉर्च नहीं है भाई।
Relax. I slipped. Ah!
What?
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha.
The fuck?
Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Would have been nice. Ah, so soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last for...
Just lost the element of surprise.
Party भाई।
Couldn't care less. I'm up for the challenge.
Second. Ogroid. मेरे पे ओवरऑइड ऑयल है चलो
Miss me more, son?
भाई एक शॉट
You gonna
किल
live?
करने का मूड में हो क्या
Probably.
शॉट
Let's
किल
get outta
करने का
here.
मूड मतलब
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son.
Voltaire. Who's that?
Don't remember? Little guy. A scar on his chin right here.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All we can do now. Never made it out of here. Let's go.
हमें ऐसा लग रहा है कि कुछ ना कुछ चीज़ होगी यहाँ पे यप मैंने सही सोचा था केव है केव के अंदर राक्षस है तो क्यों
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Mm-hmm. Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen. What? What are you doing?
Killing monsters.
Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on.
अरे ट्रोल साले ईट करते हैं.
See him shit and run as soon as he saw us?
Never known a troll to do that.
करके तो बात करते हैं साले. देखा.
Witches is to walk no more. Stops. East Mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Huh? Oh. Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Witches is thing one say, thing two do. Thing three do. Sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
We walk throws. News goes no far more. Witches is understand it?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we trolls come no to witches see castle. Rocks lots there. Pretty rock.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause it's not getting us anywhere.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll rock throw. Witches see strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good? Only you. Witches is monster kills. Trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face make. We do go this. Use sharp backrubs leave here. Use pass. No agrees? We smash.
All right. We'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want to know. Thick metal. Mouth stings.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
I think you might have missed your calling. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Your memory's shit. They only kill harmful monsters. Well, we made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest. Geralt, how'd it go? Water, then earth, then air.
All right, phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Axie, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life a short while ago.
Yeah, Axie's useful. And dangerous.
What makes you say that?
It tempts you to overuse it. Force a merchant to reduce his price. Make an arrogant noble drink from the gutter. Teach someone to show you respect. Can become hard to resist.
I don't. Life's too short.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
We all went through it.
That's just it. Not everyone made it. Lots of boys died here. Boys taken against their will.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return? Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer. All right. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
Need to get our swords. Witcher with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
Which is his sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I don't need convincing.
Come on, Geralt, let's go.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
Beautiful mountain view. वो तो है ही। बहुत अच्छी जगह है केयर मोरन इस गेम में। बेस्ट पार्ट ये है कि ये स्केले के और इसके पहाड़ जो है एक्सप्लोरेबल है और दिस चीज जो आजकल की गेम्स में देखने को नहीं मिलता। आजकल की गेम्स वही साला रिपीटेटिव चीज़ें करती रहती है। एक टाउन को बस थोड़ा सा ऊपर नीचे करके घर आगे पीछे करके वही रिपीट करते रहो। ना क्रिएटिव है ना प्रॉपर डिजाइनिंग है। रिपीटेटिव एसेट्स को जितना सिंपल रख के रिपीटेटिव उसे यूज़ कर सकते हो उतना यूज़ करो। आजकल की गेम्स ऐसी है।
God damn it, you piece of shit!
Can't even
Damn crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests, especially dull ones.
Need to blow off steam? Go ahead, just not on me. Find some other target. I don't know, throw another bed off the balcony.
Ha ha ha. So it's to be dull jokes after all.
Rather have a serious conversation? We can do that if you prefer. I mean, what got into you? That determined to make Vesemir your enemy?
No. I was determined not to sleep in the bed in which you swived Triss. Repeatedly. Know what? We should end this discussion before I say something I'll regret.
If that's what you want.
Knew I could count on your better judgment. Very well. On to more pressing matters. We've a great deal of work to do.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid, the other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
Taken care of.
Is that so? My, the initiative. That leaves one other trifle to resolve. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potestaquizitor.
Potestaquizitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are.
Mm-hmm.
Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for?
Nothing here. Nothing here. Oh, got a signal. Shit, lost the signal. Nothing here. Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
Shh.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
No offense, but why all the construction?
So the roof tiles don't drop on our heads?
Roof tiles usually fall from the roof. You're putting up walls, rebuilding the fortress. For 3 people. Why?
Because I remember how it was, Wolf. Before the massacre. We were 20, and that's just teachers. As for candidates, I can't turn back the clock, I know. But I refuse to just sit and stare at these ruins.
I met with Emir.
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few. Hoping it stays that way.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, not much.
See. Can't be far now. warmer. Hot. Ah, there you are. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Mounted witchering just never took off. Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on...
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. But no matter. More importantly, I shall finally be able to contact Ida.
The Ida? Elven sage? What do you want from her?
Stay and you'll learn for yourself.
Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kednel Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade.
Hey there, Ida.
Geralt.
It matters not, Yennefer. I've grown accustomed to human decorum. Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elen, Ked mil foli, Gledev don eptenid, Bondro isne iacus.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes. In legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensavern. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age. The time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
You can start by apologizing for acting like a boor, despite my asking you not to.
I'm sorry. It's just when Ida started in with that patronizing tone.
You decided to prove she was completely justified to adopt that attitude. Well done, Geralt. Bravo. Oh, enough. All is ready. We should gather the others and begin. Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Escort.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
Don't take this the wrong way, Vesemir, but clock's ticking.
I ask only one night's delay. If nothing comes of it, we'll do what Yennefer wants. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Fuck off, Lambert.
Whoa, hit a sore spot, I guess.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a Witcher.
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
भाई
Oh,
कितना
I am.
लंबा
Not
कटसीन
at all.
चल रहा है.
Gentlemen,
Didn't listen, did he?
They never...
Samavilla can't...
Finish it in a minute.
Ooh.
The gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white...
Damn straight.
₹377 थे मेरे पे. उसकी इतनी ओपी अल्कोहल.
All right, guys. Bedtime.
Speak for yourself. Night's still young as I see it.
But we're not. And tomorrow's a big day.
Fine.
See? Even you can't stay.
प्लीज स्किप मत करना. अब तो मैंने कोई सीन कर दिया. वो क्या मतलब इम्पोर्टेंट भी नहीं है. इम्पोर्टेंट तो भी ये सीन होंगे.
Damn. What a dream. See, everyone's up and at 'em.
Take it you had a productive evening?
Yes. We talked about Uma till late.
So I guess you didn't get a chance to see to the beams in the tower.
No. But we'll, get to that, I promise. Right, Lambert?
you can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with a megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause, await for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's body. How do you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex calculations.
guessed.
Potion's ready.
Tools, too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel. Make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock, killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly.
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Geralt, next potion. Oisi Fin.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags. On it. I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No. The trial. If that's Syrian there, she could come out of this crippled. Wrong in the head. Just emotionless. Thought about that?
Of course I have. Thing is, we don't have a choice.
Not anymore, we don't. But we rushed it. Should have started by...
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well.
Geralt, maybe you oughta...
Come now, Eskel. I shan't bite you. Just do it.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it, or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, I'm just arresting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake. I don't know. Tell me a story.
Heard about the time Ciri and I went ice skating.
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first. Then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on...
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery.
Never severe. Keniatad. Never severe. Kowal. Arriva. Endir.
No. No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Koal. Koal. Kaniatad.
Never severe. Kowal. Keniatad. Nevid. Arriva. Endir.
Geralt, the phylactery, open it.
Keniatad. Taran Anadir. Diz.
Havelock?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. An El. A sage.
Where is Ciri?
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Siran. In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her, but the curse, the hunt, has not found the Isle as yet. 'Tis a matter of time. But if she leaves, they will detect her at once.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Havelock? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said.
Vomiting my
Take
food on
Ciri
this
from that Isle of
scene.
Mists, and the
Shabash.
hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
What's your suggestion?
Ciri can't flee forever. One day she'll stumble, and she won't get a second chance. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice? Besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic?
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively. And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avalok to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf, and give Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
भाई अब बाकी का मैं कल खेलूंगा। नाज़रा के ओह मेरी सामान है। भाई डेली इस टाइम पे आओगे क्या? यप, थर्सडे फ्राइडे सैटरडे संडे। ओके हार्पी। ओके चलो, मेरे को तो सच में नींद आ रही है। अब जाऊंगा, सोऊंगा। तो बस आज के लिए इतना काफ़ी है। अब अपन मिलेंगे अपनी नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम पे। ओके, नेक्स्ट गेम खेलोगे कि स्ट्रीम के बाद करोगे? स्ट्रीम बंद करूंगा, सोऊंगा मैं अब। तो बस अब कल मिलते हैं अपन। ठीक है, बाय बाय।